Today, I'm showing you guys the best jump shots for all builds, heights, and three-point ratings in NBA 2K24. I'm also going to be showing you guys some of the best shooting tips to increase your three-point percentage. And if you have a really great jump shot, feel free to leave a comment of your build, three-point rating, your height, and your jump shot to help out others watching this video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe for more jump shot videos. All right, guys, so for the first, second, and third jump shot in this video I'm going to be showing you guys are for builds that are 6'4" and shorter. So this jump shot right here is John Stockton base, upper release 1 is Oscar Robertson, and upper release 2 is going to be Oscar Robertson as well. And the blending is going to be 50% Oscar, 50% Oscar, and the release speed is going to be the fastest possible. And let me go ahead and tell you guys about this jump shot. It is so nice and smooth, and a lot of people who use 6'4" builds don't really use this jump shot at all, and it's very underrated. Now listen, if you're looking for a jump shot that doesn't have too much movement and you're looking for a very simple visual cue, I would definitely recommend going with the John Stockton base. If you're looking just for something that doesn't jump that much, and like I said, not too much movement going on, I would definitely recommend this John Stockton base. Now this John Stockton base is very smooth. It's one motion, and if I haven't mentioned it already, I do use the push visual cue. Okay, that's when I release the ball. I use push for all my jump shots except one of them I'm going to show you guys later on in the video, but I am using push for the majority of my builds and all my jump shots in 2K24. Now this jump shot is very smooth. Standing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're shooting like a fadeaway from 3, if you're taking a front fade, off the dribble, catch and shoot. It's all one motion, and it's really easy to time, and it's one of the best jump shots I definitely recommend going with. I got some other jump shots to show you guys as well if you're on a 6'4" build, but I definitely recommend using the John Stockton base, especially if you're not experienced into this game and you just started. I definitely recommend rocking with the John Stockton, and these releases are super butter as well. I just started using the 6'4" pretty consistently, and I've been using this jump shot out like a lot in the Rec Center and 5v5 Pro-Am, and I can definitely say that this jump shot is very greenable, and I'm telling you, man, it's very easy to time, especially off the dribble. I'm telling you, man, off of an L2 cancel or off of like a front fade, it's so nice and so easy to time, so greenable. But like I mentioned, this jump shot doesn't have too much movement. The feet don't really jump. If you take a look at it, look, your feet really don't go that high in the air. So in my opinion, my visual cue is really just when the ball hits the front of his head, or the top of his head, I should say. I wouldn't even recommend looking at the feet. If you are a visual person, you like looking at your player, and it's not really like a muscle memory, I should say. You're not a muscle memory type of player for your jump shot. If you're looking for a visual, definitely recommend looking at the top of the head when the ball is at the top of his head, and that's my visual cue on this jumper. It's fast. I'm not gonna lie, it's very quick, but it's very smooth. But like I said, this jump shot doesn't have too much going on, and let's go ahead and move on to the second jump shot for builds that are 6'4" and shorter. All right, so the second jump shot that I have for you for 6'4" builds and shorter is the Steph Curry base, Oscar Robertson release 1 and Colin Sexton release 2. The release speed is going to be the fastest speed possible, and the animation blending is going to be 86% Oscar and 14% Colin Sexton. Now I know I just mentioned this about the John Stockton base, but I'm telling you, man, all the jump shots that I use on this game are just one motion. Okay, that's my favorite thing about all my jump shots in this game, is I just like it being one motion, smooth, not too many hitches, none of that, bro. I just like one motion, release at the top of my head, and Steph Curry is basically the same exact way as the John Stockton base. Now I think it's all preference. If you're looking for a jump shot that, you know, maybe won't get contested as much, I think the Steph Curry base is probably the one to go with. I prefer the Steph Curry base over the John Stockton base, simply because it's just, he jumps a little higher, and there's going to be, you know, less of a contest compared to John Stockton, because John Stockton, you know, doesn't jump as high. The Steph Curry base is just so smooth, and it's definitely, in my opinion, I think probably the best jump shot for builds that are 6'4" and shorter if you are not starter 3. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the next jump shot, why I believe that's the best one for guards that are 6'4" and shorter. But if you're new to the game, if you're not a starter 3 rep in 2K24 in the park, then I would definitely recommend going with the Steph Curry base. I mean, some people that are, you know, higher reps in the game are still rocking the Steph Curry base because they think it's the best, but it's definitely one of the best and very easy to time. Now, I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but builds that are 6'4" and shorter in this game, you do get contested more than a build that is 6'6". Even if it's the same type of contest, the same exact timing, builds that are 6'4" and shorter always get contested. So listen, man, I definitely recommend going with a jump shot, any base that is super quick. And the jump shots that I'm showing you guys in this video for builds that are 6'4" and shorter are quick, and they are not going to get contested as much as you think. Okay, so the John Stockton base and the Curry base are very smooth, one motion and quick. Listen, these guards, these lockdowns, these big men, the poppers, anybody that's going to be guarding you in this game, they're going to get a contest on you. So you need a jump shot that can get off quickly and greenable. Okay, now the Steph Curry base is obviously going to be great for off the dribble, because if you're 6'4", I'm assuming you're running the point guard or the 2 guard in pro-am, or park, whatever you play. And if you're looking for those front fades as well, they're going to be smooth as butter, baby, okay? And also the mid-range shots are very good as well. The side fades are nice. But overall, the Steph Curry base is really easy to time. I mean, you almost have to try to miss it. I mean, it's so easy. The green window is huge. And once you get this jumper down, I promise you, man, you're going to be unstoppable in the rec, pro-am, 3v3, 5s. Whatever you play, it's going to be butter, and you are going to get used to it very easily. But also on this jump shot, just like the John Stockton jumper, I use the push visual cue. I release it when the ball is literally at the top of my head. It's the easiest visual cue to have in 2K24. Literally hold square and let go when the ball is at the top of your head. It's so smooth. And like I said, man, it's the best visual cue in 2K24, especially for guards that are 6'4" and shorter. But for all the 6'4" guards, down below in the comment section, man, let me know, what jump shot are you rocking with currently in season 6 of 2K24? Let me know and help out others down below in the comment section, man. So let's go ahead and get into the third and final 6'4" jump shot in 2K24, and I think it's the best one. Let's get right into it. And before I continue to show you guys all these amazing jump shots, let me tell you guys about the sponsor in today's video, Mini Basketball. Mini Basketball is a free-to-play fun mobile basketball game. You can play against other teams while leveling up, collecting and upgrading players while creating your own unique roster. So this is what my team is looking like at the moment. So obviously I'm going to need to upgrade this team ASAP. So I'm going to open up some ultra box packs, and as you guys can see, I just pulled some great players from this pack. Now I'm going to be able to win a lot more now that I have some better players on my roster. I'm going to go ahead and also upgrade these players as well. Now my team is looking great, and it's time to play against others online. And as you guys can see, I am absolutely dominating out here on Mini Basketball. Now while I continue to get buckets, make sure you guys download Mini Basketball by clicking the first link in the description, scanning the QR code on the screen, or just by simply downloading it on Google Play or on the App Store. Once again, shout out to Mini Basketball for sponsoring today's video. So now I'm going to be showing you guys the third and final best jump shot for guards that are 6'4" and shorter in 2K24. Now listen, if you guys want this jump shot, you have to reach the starter 3 reputation in the park in 2K24. It's very easy to hit. There's a lot of double rep events constantly going on. And if you're a guard that are 6'4" and shorter, this is definitely worth grinding for the rep. As you guys can see, the base, I'm going to be rocking with Patrick Mills, aka Patty Mills. Upper release 1, Oscar Robertson. Upper release 2, Colin Sexton. The release speed is going to be the fastest possible. The animation blending is going to be 90-10. And take a look at the release height. It's an A+. Look at the defensive immunity, A-. Release speed, A+. This jump shot is uncontestable. Now I'm going to tell you guys something that is insane about this jump shot. This jump shot is so quick that I literally have to use release cue timing. The release timing, I have to use release. Now let me tell you guys something crazy about this jump shot. This jump shot is so quick that I have to use the release visual cue in the controller settings. Okay, yes, that is the slowest timing to hold it down and let go your jumper. That's how quick this jump shot is. I'm not sure if it's because I'm an old head now and my reflex timing is terrible, but I'm using the release time, and I'm telling you guys, it is so quick. And I'm telling you, bro, that's why I have to use release, because the jump shot is so quick. But if you're not going to use release, I would highly recommend just using push. I would not recommend using jump or jump. What is it? Set point or jump. Those are really quick. I don't even think you'll be able to time this jump shot because it's so quick. But like I said, man, earlier, the 6'4" builds and below, they get contested so easily. That's why I highly recommend rocking with the Patty Mills and grinding for starter 3, because this jump shot is so hard to contest because it releases so fast. The defender cannot get there. It doesn't matter if it's a catch and shoot. I mean, catch and shoot is even more deadlier, right? If you're spotting up and someone dots you, the defender literally has to be glued to you, or else it's not going to be contested, okay? But overall, this jump shot is really quick. It took me a little bit to get used to the timing. I'm not going to lie. It's very hard to get used to, but once you get used to it, you're going to realize dang, I'm so glad I got used to this timing because it is so quick and it's very useful. I'm telling you, man, these lockdowns are hawks out here, man. They jump at everything. And with this jump shot, you're going to be able to get it off quick and you're going to be able to green at a very consistent rate. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, front fades, side fades, standing, off the dribble, catch and shoot. Doesn't matter. The Patty Mills base is worth grinding for, boys. I'm telling you, hit that starter 3 and grind because this base is so smooth, one motion, and I release it at the top of my head and it's green just about every single time. If there's any other starter 3s or higher in the comment section, or anybody watching this video, comment down below some other releases that you use with Patty Mills and help out others down below in the comment section, man. But these are the 3 best jump shots for builds that are 6'4" and shorter in 2K24. Now I'm gonna show you guys the best jump shots for builds that are 6'5" to 6'9". Let's get right into it. And I'm gonna be showing you guys the best jump shots for builds that are 6'5" to 6'9" in 2K24. Now listen, man, the base for this jump shot, we're going to be going with Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady is easily the best base for builds that are 6'5" to 6'9", okay? It's literally proven by 2K Labs. It has the biggest green window and it is so smooth, one motion, and is butter. All right, so the base, we're gonna be rocking with Tracy McGrady. Upper release 1, we're gonna be going with Sadiq Bey, and upper release 2 is gonna be Oscar Robertson, okay? I know a lot of these jump shots, I'm using Oscar Robertson. It is because it is one of the best releases in 2K24. Now, for the blending on this jump shot, we're gonna be going 70-30, and we're gonna be rocking with the fastest speed possible. And for the visual cue on this jump shot, I do use push. So this is the jump shot that I'm currently using. I use it in all modes, in park, 1v1, 5v5, pro-am. I use it in literally every single mode, and it's greenable in every single mode. Now, listen, I do a lot of front fades on this jump shot. I do a lot of middies, side fades, standing jumpers, and catch and shoots. And I can say overall, it is very smooth. It doesn't matter what you're doing with this jump shot. It's gonna be green no matter what. Now this base is very smooth. It's one motion. And on this jump shot, I look when the ball releases at the top of my head. That's when I let go, basically for all of my jump shots. I think I just said, but I do use the push release on this jump shot. Now, before I started using the Sadiq Bey and Oscar Robertson releases, I noticed that I couldn't really hit a lot of contested shots, but I noticed with this jump shot, with these releases, as you guys can see, look, I release it very high, and with these releases, those 2 releases, I noticed that I green a lot more like yellows, like 10%, 20%, and I've even, you know, greened some of these 50 and 60% at times. I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like I hit a lot of contested shots like red releases, but I have noticed with this jump shot, I do hit a lot of like yellows, more than I did with my previous releases. Now, I will say Oscar Robertson does have like a higher release. I don't know, it's like a little hitch. He releases it at the top of his head and he just shoots the ball higher. So that's why I recommend using the Oscar Robertson release really in any of your jump shots. I mean, as long as you can get it, I would rock with it. Now, like I said, the Tracy McGrady base literally has the highest green window in 2K24 for builds that are 6'5" to 6'9". And like I said, man, it's proven by 2K Labs itself. So I'm telling you, man, it's definitely worth recommend giving this jump shot a try. It's probably one of the most popular jump shots in 2K24. So if you haven't already tried it, I would definitely recommend trying it. If you're new to 2K24, definitely put it on. If you've been playing 2K24, you know, since the game dropped, I would still recommend putting this on. Whether you're a beginner or you're a pro, doesn't matter. The Tracy McGrady base is one of the smoothest bases in the game and is very, very easy to time. But if you have some other really good releases also, let me know down below in the comment section that you guys are rocking with right now. Help out others down below. Overall, this jump shot is very good, very greenable, and I promise it is going to increase your 3-point percentage by at least 20%. But now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the second best jump shot for builds that are 6'5" to 6'9". Let's get into it. All right, now this jump shot is, I swear, I promise you, it is the most underrated jump shot in 2K24 for builds that are 6'5" to 6'9". Now, as you guys can see, the base, we're going to be going with Zach LaVine, okay? Zach LaVine is one of the most underrated bases in 2K24. Listen, if there's anybody in the comment section that uses Zach LaVine, go ahead and type LaVine vouch down below in the comment section to put others on so they can trust me, bro. I promise the Zach LaVine base is very, very smooth, okay? So anyways, the base, like I said, is Zach LaVine. Upper release 1 is going to be Troy Brown Jr. Upper release 2 is going to be Oscar Robertson, of course, one of the best releases in the game, okay? Now, the blending is going to be 26% Troy Brown Jr. and 74% Oscar. The release speed is going to be the fastest speed possible. As you guys can see, man, the shot attributes are looking nice. The release height is a B+, the release speed is an A, and the defensive immunity is a B+. Now listen, man, if you're not a big fan of the Tracy McGrady base, I don't know how you're not, but if you're not, I would definitely recommend going with the Zach LaVine base. It doesn't look anything at all like the Tracy McGrady base, so it's something different. You know, I don't think his feet jump as much. I don't know, the jump shot just looks a lot different. It's definitely kind of like similar to John Stockton. His feet kind of stay down. He doesn't do too much. It's very one motion and it's smooth. Now I will say, if you like using the push release time, it's literally the same exact timing as the Tracy McGrady, so I don't even know how you wouldn't like Tracy. But if you don't like Tracy, I definitely recommend going with Zach LaVine. It's literally like the same exact timing. I hold square, I let go when the ball is at the top of my head. The jumper is very easy to green. Off LeBron step backs, off John Wall snatch backs, it just feels so nice, and it feels like every time you hold square, you're just gonna green it every single time. And I've also noticed with the Zach LaVine base, like the fades are so nice, man. The fades are so nice. And I can really tell a big difference on the fades, especially the front fades and the side fades with this base compared to a lot of others. But the jump shot visual cue is the same as all my other jumpers. I release the ball when it's at the top of my head. And as you guys can see, look how smooth this jump shot is, man. Off the front fades, bang, it's green. Off the standing shots, bang, it's green. It doesn't matter. But this is a very underrated jump shot in 2K24. Not a lot of people use Zach LaVine, so I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on right now, man. If you're not a big fan of the Tracy McGrady base, definitely recommend rocking with this one, bro. I promise it won't disappoint. If there's anybody down below in the comment section that does use the Zach LaVine base and you use different releases than me, comment down below what releases you use and put on others down below in the comment section. But guys, these are the best 2 jump shots for builds that are 6'5" to 6'9". If you got some better jumpers, comment down below, man. Let's go ahead and move on to the 6'10" to 7'3" best jump shots in 2K24. All right, now it's time to show my big men some love. I'm going to go ahead and give a fair warning. I really don't play too much on a popper, but when I do, these are the jump shots that I use. Okay, now for the base, on the first jump shot we're going to be rocking with is the Dwight Powell base. It's very smooth, it's one motion just like all my jump shots, and it's very easy to time, bro. So the base is going to be Dwight Powell, upper release 1 is going to be Nikola Jovic, and upper release 2 is going to be Marquise Chris. Now for the release speed, it's going to be the fastest speed possible. I want you guys to know, just because it's the fastest speed possible doesn't mean it's going to be very quick. Okay, you know, the taller you get, the slower your jump shot gets. Okay, that's just how it works in 2K24 and all other 2Ks. But for the blending, we're going to go 55% Nikola Jovic and 45% Marquise Chris. Now, obviously, if you're on a build that's 6'10" to 7'3", most likely you're going to be the guy that spots up or sets screens and pops for the 3. Okay, now with this jump shot, obviously, like I said, you're going to be the big man spotting up or popping, so you're going to need to be able to catch and shoot it. Okay, just catch it and stroke it and be able to green it. That's your role, that is your job in 2K24 as a center or a power forward. So this jump shot is guaranteed to increase your 3-point percentage, man. Literally just like all my other jump shots, I'll release it when the ball is at the top of my head, and it's so easy to time. Okay, the Dwight Powell base is one of the smoothest bases for builds that are 6'9" to 7'3" in 2K24. This jump shot is so smooth. I'm telling you, man, you're going to be able to green at a consistent rate from 3 and the mid-range spotting up. And I mean, listen, you're pretty tall, and this release or this base jumps really high, so it's going to be very hard to contest your jump shot. I mean, the defender's got to be just as tall as you to get a good contest on you. But I really like this base because he jumps super high, and it's going to be very hard to contest you. I mean, the defender has to be relatively tall to even get a contest on you. But for all my big men out there, man, go ahead and drop your jump shot, your height, your build, your 3-point ratings to put on others down below in the comments section. Now I'm going to show you guys another good jump shots for builds that are 6'10", 7'3". Let's get right into it. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys another great jump shot for builds that are 6'10" to 7'3". Okay, in my opinion, this is one of the smoothest bases in 2K24 for builds, for tall builds, for big men builds. The base is going to be Jonathan Isaac. Upper release 1 is going to be Lamar Marcus Aldridge, and upper release 2 is going to be Marquise Chris. We're going to go with the fastest speed possible, and the blending is going to be 57% Aldridge and 43% Marquise Chris. Now, it's just something about the Marquise Chris release. It's so easy to time. It's like, just look at the flick of the wrist, look at when the ball is at the top of your head, and release it. Now, like I said, man, on builds that are 6'10" to 7'3", your job is to spot up and shoot it. And this jump shot is one motion, it's butter, and it's very easy to time from 3 and the mid-range area. But these are all the best jump shots for all builds, 3-point ratings, and heights in 2K24. Now I'm going to show you guys a few extra shooting tips that's going to increase your 3-point percentage as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I know it's annoying, but I definitely recommend buying the jump shot boost. I'm telling you, man, I don't know if it opens up the green window or what, but I definitely recommend go ahead and buy the jump shot boost. It is worth it, I promise. A lot of others use it, and you do not want to be at a disadvantage, so make sure you guys buy jump shot boost for sure. And then if you really want to increase your 3-point percentage, definitely head to the subway and head over to the City East in the subway. And once you exit the subway, head over to the Art of Shooting gym. And once you enter, go ahead and walk up to Lethal Shooter, and you're going to be able to increase your 3-point percentage by getting lethal zones, turning your hot zones really into lethal zones. So it's going to open up that green window by a lot. And it's very easy. This drill, listen, if you fail this drill, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, look, I just missed my first shot, but I go ahead and green all of them after this. Yeah, but this drill is pretty easy. It's basically on rookie. Just time your jump shot, knock them all down. If you miss more than 2, close app and restart, bro. Don't quit, close app, or else you're not going to get your lethals for that week. You can do this every single Monday morning. It resets every week, so make sure you do this. Everybody's doing this, so do not be at a disadvantage. As you guys can see, once you get done with the drill, your hot zones are going to turn into lethals. Boom, right there. And like I said, man, this is going to increase your 3-point percentage and open up that green window. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. These are all the best jump shots in 2K24 and the best shooting tips. If you guys want more videos like this, leave a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.